So you mentioned learning about sulfur. Were there any other kind of, surprises, shall we say, or kind of discoveries that you made in the process of writing the book?
Don't write a book. That would be the first discovery.
Right, yeah.
True.
I don't know.
Were there good... that's a good question. Were there surprises? If there were, it's kind of rewritten now that when something shows up, I bet you that's histamine mediated. Oh, yes it is. That's not a surprise. Like, for example, so there's a history of glaucoma in my family. And so just out of curiosity, 2 months ago maybe? And I said to Tracy, geez, I wonder if glaucoma, it's autoimmune. We were getting ready to do a big block on autoimmune and see how mast cells and histamine are involved in autoimmunity. And I thought, I know glaucoma is one of the new it's just been figured out that it's an autoimmune condition. And so I just was looking it up and of course, yeah. Would you be surprised? No, I'm not.
No.
So it's one of these things where I think initially it was kind of this, and now it's, oh, of course.
Yeah, so in the book we have a list of conditions that have been researched to have histamine or mast cell involvement.
Right.
And the list is also on our website.
Yeah.
It is much longer than what was in the book.
Right.
So the research right now into mast cells is really exploding. And so we just keep digging and coming up with more and more conditions. So that for sure. Mm-hmm. Mast cells, to put this into perspective, mast cells are your master immune cell.
Right.
They were the first immune cell from an evolutionary perspective. So they had to do everything.
Yeah.
So now their job is to communicate to all the other immune cells, regulate them, tell them what to do, right? They're like the boss, you do this, you do this. And mast cells are naturally involved in all immune function. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense that they're going to be involved in, autoimmune conditions and, some cancers and anywhere, allergies, anywhere we look at
viruses.
Sort of immune, dysregulation, long COVID is, they're saying now it's mast cell activation syndrome, right? It's one and the same. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense that mast cells are involved in all of these things. So then the question is, do you just have a normal mast cell involvement in whatever's going on in your body? Because they will be involved in anything.
Yeah.
Or do you have a heightened, more activated type of response? So that, I think, is really important for just really anybody with chronic complex health issues to ask.
Yeah, cool.